Okay. This next one's a little weird.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for refusing to sign anything while my eyes are blindfolded? Ever since I got out of the hospital for chronic problems, my husband has been introducing me to some fun games every evening. One game used to be about doing things while my eyes are blindfolded, involving puzzles, Rubik's Cube, shaped objects, etc. We'd take turns to do it just for entertainment. Well, just a couple of days ago, he's been trying to get me to sign papers while wearing a blindfold. I refuse to do it because he never lets me take a look at what I'm signing either before or after. He says that he was just trying to see if I could leave the same signature every time I sign, but I couldn't help but feel uncomfortable. I told him I don't want to play this game unless and until he shows me the papers first. He said, quote, "Never mind then," and stopped bringing it up. Last night, he tried to convince me to give it a try and even volunteered to go first. I asked if he was going to show me what I was going to sign, and he made a face and said, "No, it's the rules, and I should respect them." I refused, and he kept on about how I keep acting worried and suspicious for no reason. He said I clearly don't trust him, and he was hurt by finding that out now after everything we've been through. We had an argument, and I told him to drop it and not bring it up again, period. He was mad despite saying it was no big deal. He was obviously upset with me and kept talking about how I don't trust him and that I was out of line to assume or suspect anything from him like this. I might be paranoid, but I couldn't help it. I do think I was the asshole to him after he stood by my side when my own family didn't even visit.
It's a big yikes.
Huge.
Because I feel like if you're marrying someone you trust them and explicit, like you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's no doubts.
There's no doubts. Like if you're playing a game and they ask you to sign something, your mind wouldn't even go there. The fact that her mind went there makes me think that he's like tricked her before. I mean, I don't think she's the asshole for not wanting to sign things, but like, why would she even go there?
I don't know.
Because you know what I mean? If you trust somebody beyond any restraint, wouldn't you just be like, whatever I'm signing is not going to be harmful to me or this marriage because I trust him so much?
I don't even know. I don't know if it's because I listen to so much true crime shit. Like, even just reading this, it, I was like, this is weird as hell. This is like
It is weird. I do think he's doing something shady.
Yeah, this is shady. The fact that he wouldn't let her read it, I think that's where it becomes a little weird, where it's like, oh, no, let's just play this game. Mm-hmm. And like, whatever. And she's like, okay, what, can I see it after then?
Yeah.
Like, I'll sign whatever, but like, can I see it after then?
Right.
Because if this was truly about like a game where playing signatures, I want to see if you can sign the same signature over and over again, identically.
Yeah.
Give her a blank piece of paper.
Right. Give her 2 blank pieces of paper.
This is clearly, he wants her signature on the dotted line. Like,
yeah.
Here, sweetie, let me set up your hand. Okay, now go. And the fact that he won't show her after is like, this is
She's
sketchy.
signing her life away. He's like selling her soul.
This is like, let me take out a secret insurance policy on your life and then offer you with some arsenic. That's where my head went.
No, I think you're not wrong.
I went down a rabbit hole real fast.
I don't think you're wrong. I do think the husband's doing something shady. What I'm saying is that she is right in having pause, you know, but he's clearly done something along the lines of their marriage to where she's like, I don't really trust this man fully.
Yeah.
Because that's like a trust fall.
There
right?
are some comments from OP that maybe I just like, I'm scrolling a little bit and I see some OP stuff. So maybe like she'll get into it.
Let's hear it. Come on.
But this also reminds me, like I went to grad school with this like girl that was like really bougie.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Say less.
She's Armenian.
Yep.
And
no, this is too identifying.
She's just bougie.
Okay.
And so I remember one day at school, like, she was like, I think he was her fiance at the time, like they were getting married, but she was like, yeah, like, oh my God, he keeps asking me for like my social and like a picture of my ID. And we're like, what do you mean? Like, what's going on? And she's like, I don't know. Like, he must be just like doing something, like blah, blah, blah. And like my head, I'm like, if someone's asking me for my social and like my ID, I'd be like, are they taking out a loan or a credit card in my name?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, that's not a first class ticket to Paris. I'll tell you that much.
No, and so like maybe he's doing something nice, wants to surprise her, but like no. But this guy, like this girl I went to school with, he literally like showed up with a brand new Range Rover, but it was like in like under her, so it was like
true.
Like,
true.
But it was a really nice car,
a Range Rover nonetheless.
Yeah,
was he like fronting the money for it?
I think he was paying for it.
I guess what's his is hers and what's hers is his.
Yeah.
They're married now.
Wedding was real soon after that. So,
Nice. Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, nothing good.
No.
Nothing. There's no good energy from this one. Something's weird. He's acting weird.
Yeah. Top comment with almost 40,000 upvotes. Not the asshole, not the asshole, not the asshole. This is extremely suspicious. Obviously, he wants you to sign something important. Financial documents, loan, will, property, divorce papers. List could be endless.
Oh my gosh.
Do not sign anything blindfolded. I would add, do not sign on any blank paper from now on.
Yeah,
I know. Because all I could do is trace it.
Yeah.
And OP responds to that one. Is what I suspected, but couldn't tell him because he might think I don't trust him. He already does, but I don't want to make it obvious. It's not his fault because I easily distrust everyone due to past traumas.
Okay.
It all just depends on the situation I'm in. And someone responds back, this is a perfectly normal thing to not trust. Either he is gaslighting you about it, or he is somehow completely ignorant of how this is coming across, which is unlikely.
Yeah.
The fact that he pushed the issue is so suspicious. At the very least, it's a big red flag. And then someone goes, the fact that he brought it up again, I could possibly see the first time thinking it's a fun challenge, but then to be like, oh, that doesn't seem weird. Which is a good point. Like he really, like when she did, like she's like, don't bring it up again unless you're going to show me it. And then he was like, he really was gaslighting her there at the end when he was like, how, you don't trust me? I'm so hurt by you not doing this because you don't trust me after everything we've been through.
The rules.
What fucking rules? This is a made-up game. This isn't Monopoly.
That is insane. And that's like such a bad feeling. I can't imagine not wanting to sign anything around my husband anymore. The marriage is over when like that's what it's come to.
This is weird. And like she said, like she got out of the hospital for chronic problems.
Yeah.
And like I don't know like
sad.
what the timeline is. Obviously for their relationship, we really like know nothing. But it's like you just hope he didn't come into this situation like to manipulate her and like close her off from people. Because too, the last line, I do think I was the asshole to him after he stood by my side when my own family didn't even visit.
True.
Is the reason your family's not visiting because he closed you off from them? Like, is this really...
Oh, I don't like that.
Like, there's so many things we don't know clearly, and it's all like...
Yeah. Ooh, this
assuming
is
worst
creepy.
case. But it's bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
We gotta rein it in.
There's something not... The math ain't math in here.
No. So funny. So I recorded an episode earlier today that will come out after this one. But we literally said the math ain't mathin'.
The math just sometimes ain't be mathin'. You know?
Nope. Not the asshole. Ask to see those papers. They exist. Do not take no for an answer. I did ask, but didn't see anything because he said they're just blank papers.
Not good. I don't think it's a Range Rover is what I'm, going with this one.
Not a Range Rover.
So I'm not a mathematician, but I don't think it's a Range Rover.
I'm not a mathematician. No, we are clearly not mathematicians.
The math could be math, and I still wouldn't pick up on it because I'm so bad at math.
Exactly. We honestly...
I met this guy. Oh, never mind. That's a rabbit hole. Never mind.
We'll get there after.
Yeah, okay.
But we are so bad at math on this podcast. We honestly...
Didn't I try to add like 13 plus 5 and I got it wrong?
I think it was 17 plus like...
No, he was like, my girlfriend's 8 years... No, this is the worst part, actually. I remember it now too well. I'm 35, whatever, and my girlfriend, who's 8 years younger than me, and I just sit there and like crunch the numbers. Got it wrong, but here's the best. The best part is that he was Brett's age, and we're 8 years apart. So
you literally just had to look at yourself.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to do math.
Exactly. Okay.
I think whatever merch we come out with next needs to be like Math Club.
Yeah. Mathletes. We're the mathletes.
We're the mathletes.
Please.
Oh,
Let's do that one next. All right. Sorry.
This probably is not going to be as funny to anyone else but us, but
all right.
I hope you guys enjoy. Moving along.
Don't sign, sis. Don't sign.
I'll message her for an update too and see if we get anything back. But No, there's a few comments on the account, but not that many, and no updates.
Okay.
But I'm scared for her.
Yeah, I don't like anything about that story.
No.
That kind of makes me sad.
Yeah, I don't like it.